Hey guys, we are back. Let me set this up real quick. Take 1 second. So tell me why I just saw LeShawn on Instagram Live. And there's nothing wrong with this, but we know the character of these people. Why are you on live with a what do they call them? Oh, I can't think of the name. It's a disabled person or whatever. And he's on live with the dude. And people are in the chat looking all like, what's going on here? I mean, it seems like the things that these people do for attention. I can't think. The kid looks like he has Down syndrome. That's what it's called. Down syndrome. I couldn't think of it. There's nothing wrong with LeShawn having a friend with Down syndrome. But when we talk about the character of who we're talking about, it's very questionable. Why are you holding a conversation and got this kid on display? He even has the IG live, or he had the IG live where LeShawn was down at the bottom and he had the kid up at the top, like he had him on display. It's just too much. It's just, I don't know if he's doing it for attention, to bring in an audience. I don't know. I don't know if he knows the kid personally. Sometimes people with disabilities, they be on social media sites, they're not being watched, and they get taken advantage of. But anyways, getting back to the ranch, because there's a lot of stuff to talk about. I want to shout out all of the people who in advance like my video before I go live or even do any of my premiere videos. Shout out to you for doing that. I appreciate that. I think that it makes for a smoother ride when we just hit the like button before I even get into the live, or if it's a premiere video, just to hit the like button before I even start the premiere video. So shout out to you. And let me go down here and read these things here, because we do have a lot to talk about. And you probably, I doubt it very much you'll be surprised at half the stuff that I'm going to tell you, but it's definitely new information. Hey, Beef Tip. Maliza, number 9, Ohio. Thank you so much, sweetie. Hope I didn't tear your name up. Regina, how are you? Hey, how are you? And Felicia, number 3 in the chat. Yes, welcome everybody. So there's a lot going on. I don't know if you guys know what a CPN is, but allegedly they're saying that Alvo got an apartment with the CPN, which is basically a fake social security and identification. Identity. Same thing, identification, identity. And usually people use it when their credit's not good. So when I had heard that he was doing that, it kind of concerned me, because I said to myself that, you got a lot of people that don't like you. All it takes is for one person to report you. I'm quite sure that's a federal offense. I don't know. Put it in the comment section. Hey, Evelyn Jackson. And they'll be knocking on your door. Trust me. Not only will they be knocking on your door, but they'll want to know who gave it to you so that they can break down the whole ring. But I guess when people get, desperate, their credit's not good, they need an apartment, nobody wants them to stay with them. We know Alvo was getting kicked out by his peoples. He needed somewhere stable to stay, because let Alvo tell it, Shamar helped him lose his apartment, which we know that's farther from the truth. If you don't pay your rent, that's how you lose your apartment. Somebody had made well, I'm not gonna get into, anyways. They said to me also he's been missing in action. You can only imagine if he does in fact have his own place. You see how that dude was handling him in that car, putting hands on him, You know what I'm saying? Like he was a female and he, was the dominant one in the relationship. That dude's probably in there. He probably got his homeboys all up in Alvo's house. He's probably having his way with Alvo, putting hands on Alvo. Who knows? Got him hostage in one of his rooms. He could be doing Lord knows what to Alvo, because Alvo used to make us think that he was the protector of Shamar, but I think a lot of what he was saying was just to get the people to be in the good graces of him. He wanted everybody to not like Shamar and look at him as the good guy. Yeah, but there's a lot going on, and the sad part about, if he does have a CPM, and that's how we got that apartment. Alvo talks too much, so he'll eventually tell on himself. And then, the pack of people who don't like Alvo will end up reporting it. And then he'll be kicked out of there. So, I don't know how this got back to the public, that it's a CPN and that his credit's not good. And that's how he got the apartment, because people don't know how to hold water. And in this game here with the girls, everyone's not getting along. So every time you find something that can harm that person mentally or physically, they, they're putting it out there. They say, yes, that's federal. Yeah, that's a federal offense. I knew it was. And I know that, like on Big Go, that's the first time I had heard about what a CPN was on Big Go. They was talking about that. Like that was legal. And I'm saying, isn't a CPM like a brand new social security identification? It's like a brand new leaf on life. Like your credit changes, and I wouldn't be doing it. The thought of it scares me. Good morning, SL Mars in chat, Illinois. Bobby Smith, Illinois in the building. What's up? Hey, Toy. Hello. Happy Hump Day, everybody. Happy Hump Day to you as well, sweetie. But yeah, so that's what they're saying. And I was gonna wait till more people came into the chat. Now I don't know if y'all remember, but when Shamar and Alvo was on TikTok, Shamar made that clear, and I have to defend Shamar in this. Don't put none of our nudes or any of our tapes online for money or whatever. And he made that clear. If he did, he's gonna be in trouble. Well, there's a chat going around. He's selling their tapes. You know what kind of tapes I'm talking about. We're all adults, so I'm not gonna get into what tapes I'm talking about. But he's selling the tapes for $90 just to see him and Shamar in action for, I think, 7 seconds, like some crazy fast amount for $90. If somebody doesn't give you consent to do that and they were in those videos, you could definitely be in trouble. I know this dude, Nature Boy, he was charged in Atlanta, Georgia for they call it revenge. I call it POR, and revenge horn, let's call it horn. And he got sentenced on that. So when they added up all they were gonna sentence him for, he got life. And one of the sentences was showing videos of him having intercourse with one of the chicks that was in the cult. So you got to be careful. People just be doing some dumb stuff, and then they want to get mad when you talk about it. You said, what is the CPM? It's basically a line of credit. It's a brand new, I want to say, social security card. Help me out, whoever. You said your mic keeps muffling. Yeah, I need to get another mic. I'm sorry. I don't think it's muffling now though. It was probably how I was positioning it earlier. But I got to get another mic. I probably actually will order one. Thank you for reminding me that, Courtney. I probably will get another mic today. I'll order it and it should be here by tomorrow. But can you hear me right now, Courtney Smith? Am I muffling now? I shouldn't be. My voice has been hoarse lately, but that's the only thing I can think of other than that. Yeah, but yeah, it's a lot of stuff going on, and it's just really unfortunate because right now, Alvo has a lot of, legal issues over his head. He's only making it worse anyways with the Shamar taking his name off the bond, and now he's doing stupid stuff like trying to get apartments. And I think he also probably tried to get that CPN so it's not in his name. So if they did come looking for him, the bounty hunters, eventually they wouldn't be able to find where he's at. Maybe that's another reason why he had got his CPN, because that's a lot of reasons why also people get CPN. It's like another identity, not only just for credit, to get cars and apartments and credit cards, but it's also like a new identity. They can't trace your old identity when you got a new CPN, which is a Social Security, a new Social Security. Thank you for letting me know, Evelyn, that you can hear me. Yeah, it goes in and out, but it's serving its purpose. Yep, fraud is real. I've had my identity stolen from someone using a fake CPN. Let me find out where, who, and when. I'm signing. It says like, oh, I'm singing like a bird. I'm sorry. I need to put on my glasses. It's very tough to get out of that mess. I wouldn't want to wish that on my worst enemy and stuff. It's almost like, just think about how when you lose a debit card or a credit card, and then you got to sit there and change stuff around and whatever, bills that you had on that card, or payments monthly payments that you had on that card, you got to switch them all out. It's the same thing when somebody steals your identity. It's like you got to start all over from scratch when somebody does that. So I don't know. But it's a big mess. We haven't seen Alvo on lives. You know what I'm saying? I think that more of what he wanted anyone to know about his business is coming out. Hey, Coco. And I think what's going on is he's trying to lay low and hopefully hopes that things die down before people start asking him questions, But I can only imagine. Hey, Manifest, I can only imagine too. Come on now. Alvo got his own place, and for whatever reason, that dude that he messes with triggers him. So you can only imagine what that dude's over there doing to Alvo. He's probably whooping that dude downtown, uptown, all around town, honey. I'm trying to tell you. And it's a shame. But it'll all hit the fan. It'll all come out when Alvo needs some money to help with his bills, or to lifestyle. Oh, he'll start coming out, feel bad for me. This is what's going on for me. You said a CPN can be referred to several things, but most common referred to as a credit privacy number. Right. So you can get like you can get like a house, you can get an apartment, you get anything you want, because it's like a fresh new start. Make sure y'all hit the like button on the way in. Hit the like button. It seems like every time I go on live, I'm doing an Instacart. So it's like a multitasker between two tabs. I'm doing an Instacart right now, guys. But I said I was gonna do the live after the Instacart was done, but I said, nah, I'm gonna do my little live now. But yeah, man, people gotta watch out, because people talk too much in this community. Mess around, get jammed up. Alvo is hiding and is not trying to use his real information. Alvo was asking folks a few weeks ago if someone knows how to do oh yeah. Did you see, Coco? You saw that on his Facebook page, right? That's where I saw that at. It was on his personal Facebook page. I saw that, matter of fact, like a week ago when he first put it up. When he first put it up there, I saw that, and I said, "Why would he put that up there? Why would you do that?" But he put it up there though. I was like, "Wow, he's being real thirsty." I saw him online, and I heard someone in the place he's in. Well, they're saying It's up in the air for me. It's up in the air for a whole bunch of people that have been talking about it. I don't know if he got his own place or he's living with allegedly somebody else. Either way, he's not in the Airbnb allegedly. So that's better than nothing. You know what I'm saying? He's not in the street. He's not living in that car where that dude is pouncing on him. And if he is pouncing on him, at least now he got enough room to do it. No, I'm joking. It's not funny. It says, let me see. You said from a legal perspective, it's best to check with a lawyer. Well, for legal perspective, you shouldn't be having a CPN, because if that was the case, everybody and their mama would have one. CPNs is not something that you just go out and just buy a CPN. That's against the law. That's a federal offense. I wouldn't even play with it. There's been times years ago, like I told you, when I was doing the Nature Boy content, I used to hear about them CPNs in the Big O chats. And I was having some, financial problems. This is like, Nature Boy been locked up for a minute. It's been a while. And, it's tempted. It's very tempting when you're trying to get out of a situation and get yourself financially back on your feet to do it, but it's not worth it. It's not worth it. And only type of people that can do stuff like that was I'm listen, disclaimer. Let me do a disclaimer here. I'm gonna give you a disclaimer. I'm not encouraging anybody to get a CPN. I'm just trying to say the only kind of people I know that could get away with getting a CPN is people that don't run their mouth and they don't run in big circles, or little circles with petty people. Because once somebody gets mad at you and they say that you got a CPN, they're going to be coming knocking at your door. I'm telling you, they don't play about that. Because the CPM is pretty much like free money. That's the bottom line. Yes, baby. I saw Alvo asking folks to do checks stubs for him on his Facebook page. I knew then that Alvo was up to something. Yep. And it might still be up there. But I got my Instacart up, so I don't want to have too many tabs open. Yeah, I saw it. It was on his Facebook page. I didn't think nothing of it at the time. I knew it was a sign of he was up to something. Don't get me wrong now. But yeah, he blatantly put that on his Facebook post. And that's the first place the cops be looking for when they want to solve crimes. That's how you know sometimes he don't be knowing what he be doing or saying. He needs to fall back. I don't know. It says most need to be careful. Well, he definitely needs to be careful. Nobody got to be careful if they're not out here doing what he's doing. Please do not take advice from anyone. No, I wouldn't take no advice from nobody doing no CPN. Anyone doing a CPN, they're hustling. And if you get caught, their name's not in it. You know what I'm saying? So that right there lets you know that's not something you should be doing. Hey, Bonita, I was just getting ready to ask what a CPN was. I call it a line of credit. Some people call it like a Social Security card and all the fixings that you get so you can sign up for a line of credit. And if you can't get like an apartment or something like that, you'll be able to get it with that new CPN. And nothing's going to be underneath your old credit. So that's why people buy them. My fiance broke BM, used a CPN for an apartment, then lost it. So I'm confused as to how she's not locked up yet. Who do I call? Oh, wait a minute. You said my fiance broke BM, used a CPN for an apartment, then lost it. So I'm confused as to how she's not locked. You're talking about your fiance's baby's mother gave him a CPN and then he lost the apartment? Courtney, I want to make sure I understand what you're saying first. And I don't want to answer no questions and I don't understand what you're saying. But yeah, anyways, that's what allegedly they're saying that he did. And to be honest with you, I'm saying allegedly to cover my name, but I saw it with my own two eyes. This was about over a week ago when he was asking people about, I guess, about something about some checks. It's some fraudulent stuff he was talking about. And I was just like, he needs to stop. He needs to, Alvo needs to be paying attention to where he be putting his information at. And it certainly ain't on no Facebook post. Hey, Latina, sweetie. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button. And shout out to everyone who has been hitting the like button before we even go live. Thank you so much. Or hitting the like button on my pre-recorded video premieres. Thank you so much. Says, no, she used a CPN, then lost the apartment due to using. Oh, I see what you're saying. So she got caught. Well, I don't know. That's a good question, Courtney. She could be in trouble, and you just don't know. It ain't like you friends with her. If she's your fiance's baby's mother, it ain't like she gonna probably tell you everything that's going on with her legally. But if she got caught, she definitely got jammed up. It says I couldn't either. I'd rather just build my credit before I start putting myself in harm's way where I can be locked up. Then you got to watch over your back. You don't never know when these people will come looking for you, the feds, to come get you. Sometimes they don't get you right away. Come get you a couple of years later. You could be already settled in. Your credit's all, now in tip-top shape because you cleaned it up. You know what I'm saying? You could be sitting up there with a whole family and happy, going on vacations and everything, and the feds want to come knocking on your door. That's scary when you don't know when somebody's going to end up coming to jam you up for something that you did from like 10 years ago. It says, if Alvo was smart, all he has to do is work under the table. The apartment is under a fake name because he is on the run. Alvo is a con, but he's not a smart con, right? He ain't no smart con. It says, hope you are all well. Yes. She's back living with her mom. So she must have left before somebody told on her because she has a lot of enemies. Well, like I said, it's a matter of time. We'll talk about the feds. We're talking about technology here. CIA and the feds are two people you don't want to have on your behind. You hear what I'm saying, you sis? Because Hunty, that'd be a problem. Then Shamar, he got Tommythegossip mad yesterday. Was all up in his chat because Tommy was talking about, things that he has been through in his personal life. We all heard the story before, but from time to time he brings it up. And Tommythegossip had pulled up that time when what's his name? What's the boyfriend's name? The one that took his phone in the parking lot and was manhandling Shamar. What's his name? Put it in the chat. Yes, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Yes, that's good. What is the temperature wherever y'all are at? Put it in the chat. It's 91 degrees today. Tomorrow and what is it? Tomorrow and the weekend, it's going to be like 3 days that it's going to be just regular weather. It's not going to be really hot. It won't even be, I don't even think it's going to hit the 80s. Karante, right. He pulled that up on him. And I said to myself, they need to stop. They really need to stop. It's 94 where you're at? Wow. So I don't think it's gonna get any. It might get hot. It's still earlier. Hey, SO, showing love from Chicago. Hey, Frankie, Chicago in the building. Chicago in the building. Ohio's in the building. That's what's up. Ohio's in the building. 87. Number 87. Matter of fact, let me see what them likes are at because I can't see anything, guys, on my side. And I just got to make sure that these people don't oh, wait a minute. Let me see something. I might be able to. Hold on. Let me do this. Because these people be messing up your orders, honey. You know how these Instacart people bees. I was thinking about doing a nightly live tonight, but I got to go somewhere in the morning. But it's not like I got to go early in the morning because I know y'all love them late lives. So I'm thinking about it. Shop 6 items. Let me see. What did they refund my damn? Oh, no. Hold up now. Wait a minute. Hold up. They shouldn't have refunded that. Hold on. Replace. Damn, these people they mess up your orders, man. Nah, Jennifer is making nearby. I think I can't do it. Heading to you soon. Oh, man, she messed me up with that. I wish I really was paying attention. She could have got another one. I can't stand these people. Anyways, I guess now I can I can't stand these Instacart people. I honestly feel like doing another cart just so I can get my tabbouleh. After I get off, I'm gonna do it. I know that sounds crazy, but I don't care. I want my tabbouleh. So let me see where them likes are at. I'm sorry, I got a little bit sidetracked talking about some Instacart order. But hey, that's what these lives are for. You know what I'm saying? We're kicking it about what's going on in the community with the circus. And sometime SL Davis could be doing something in the background. You know what I'm saying? Working my set. And y'all be here with me. Like I told you, this is like a phone call. But I'm just live with everybody. Yeah, make sure y'all hit the like button. Come on, let's get them likes up and stuff. It doesn't hurt nobody to hit the like button. I don't get paid off of likes. I really don't. Let me read some of these messages. New Jersey in the building. It's 100 degrees. Ooh. 98 Trenton. 91 in Chicago. Illinois is 90. It's 93 degrees in Georgetown, South Carolina. Wow. Atlanta, Georgia is 91. So you got the same. We're at the same temperature. Welcome everybody that is coming to the chat. I appreciate you because this is the morning chat. And a lot of times people don't come to the morning chat because, it's kind of early. SL, can you believe silly Messy Doll and LeShawn was on live talking about how you were drunk, giggling, and whatnot? I just rolled my eyes and clicked off. I don't even know nothing what they're talking about because I haven't even been on. I just got on social media a couple of days ago. So I don't even want to hear about that. I really don't. I had my little had to confirm some things that was said with the juices and the 5,000 with my husband, and I kept it moving. I am too old to be messing with them two idiots. I don't got time for it. They're running out of content now. They come and piggyback back on me. Did anyone else see it? Nah, I don't really care, to be honest with you, Zaddy. Maryland is 100 here too. Listen, if they're not talking about you, you're doing something wrong. And when they're not talking about you is when you need to worry. When they're talking about you, you're doing something right. Happy Hump Day, Toby Warner. Did y'all get your notification? Put your Y in the chat if you got your notification. I ain't thinking about them crazy people, especially Messy. And I don't care if you get mad. You know what I'm saying? I can't stand people act like they got it going on and got all this clout and people they work for and report to. And only one they working for is themselves, doing a bunch of nothing but making up lies. The whole community knows them people be making up lies. They done lied on every single person they had a beef with. And they make up beefs with you just to see what's gonna stick and what's gonna bring content to them. So I don't even want to talk about them people. Matter of fact, I'm gonna end up blocking LeShawn's name in my keywords so that it won't even come up. And Messy Doll. I don't need to hear about none of them. Let them people stay where they're at. You know? It says, is this anything? It says Instacart pisses me off. It says always trying to replace. Yeah, man. Or refund it. Yeah, man. Just did that with my order, sis, man. I gotta sit there and reorder because sometimes they be replacing stuff that it goes with the meal. They replacing something that's gonna go with my meal tonight. So yeah, I got to go and reorder again. Make me mad. They are bums. Exactly, Manifest. Bums. They lie so much, Manifest. I ain't got time for that. And if somebody is really, they sickly don't like you for no reason. Hey, Miss Diamond. Hi, sweetie. They will sit there and listen to what they're saying. And if I was drunk on a live or a video, that's my business. Last time I checked, I was old enough to drink. What, you got to be 21 to drink? I'm past 21. I got a son that's 33 years old. So if I want to get on here like 𝗪𝗛𝗧𝗖𝗛, that's my business. I ain't hurt nobody. YouTube ain't worried about it. What's the rule that I can only drink if LeShawn and 𝗪𝗛𝗧𝗖𝗛 says I can? Let's make it make sense. That don't even make no sense. Why would that even be a topic of conversation? And how would you know if you're not in my house? We in a different state. I'm in a New England state. They're way over there down south. How you know what I'm over here doing? We must search. It don't make no sense. Thank you, Teresa, for hitting the like button, babe. 𝗪𝗛𝗧𝗖𝗛 put up a video of Alvo Boo getting beat up, running it on his page. I don't know. That's old news too. We know right now Alvo's probably getting beat down. You know what I'm saying? And that's why if you read the title, I said Alvo new apartment. Is Alvo getting the beat down and held hostage? Tommy and Shamar. Yeah, that's why I put that. That's old news. We talking about that over here right now. I'm wondering what's going on with Alvo, because I know right now if he got his own apartment, that boyfriend, look at how his face look. Look at the picture right here. That little demon boyfriend of his. He's over there probably whooping on him. Let me put my little sign up, allegedly. Hold on, let me do that now. For people be saying I'm running with fake news. Because I'll be the first one to tell you I'm not at Alvo's house. I don't know what he's going through. I'm just saying what I think could be going on with him. Because he's been kind of quiet. I'm not telling, in my opinion, I'm not telling nobody what's going on with Alvo. I don't know what's going on with Alvo. So let me make sure I put that. Because people be trying to run with narratives and SL said this. I ain't said a bloop, bloop, bloop. Toby, I seen that video 𝗪𝗛𝗧𝗖𝗛 put up, and that boy don't look nothing like Alvo's boyfriend. Well, if it put it like this, if it ain't Alvo's boyfriend, but you seen a picture of him getting beat down, that's still crazy. That's still diabolical that that people are putting up pictures of just random men beating Alvo down. What's up with that? Why are you getting into relationships like that and you're allowing men to put their hands on you like that? Multitasking is real life. Exactly, Regina. And I do it well. 𝗪𝗛𝗧𝗖𝗛's Instagram, I wonder how he keeps it up with people and know all their business. That's the thing, Toby Warner. He don't be knowing their business. He be making up stuff. Then you get people that put up business and they falsify documents and stuff. That's even more diabolical and evil. Got to be careful. That's why when I used to go into his chats on TikTok, I say, how you doing? Very friendly, because he would see me come into the chat anyways. But we had a couple of words on DM, but it was always something brief and straight to the point. I don't get into no he say she say with him, because all I know is people like to try to drag you in the mess later on. Ain't gonna get me on the recording talking about nobody with somebody like him. Nah, you gotta be responsible, because people will rock you to sleep. It says all media is the real auntie. That's right. I'm trying to tell you. Toby, and I sure did tell Messy Doll that the video he put up don't look nothing like Alvo's boyfriend. You don't be biting your tongue, Coco. Coco be telling it like it is. Coco probably on a regular basis be getting people mad on a regular basis. They be like, no, she did. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Come on now. It's not adding up. It's not adding up now. Hit the like button. It says that part. You are grown. Yeah, I'm grown. Talking about Messy Doll and so on. So I don't care what they said. Thinking about them two clowns. If you know Alvo, if he had an apartment, he would show. That's what I was saying too. 1211 Pecan 10. That's what I was saying too. I don't really know. You know, I might not like Alvo, but I don't wish nothing bad on him. I just hope he's safe. That's all I can tell you. I just hope he's safe. You know, I don't wish nothing bad on him. When he gets on my nerves, which he ain't on my nerves now because he ain't nowhere to be found. You know what I'm saying? You know, I say what I say. But I don't wish no bad on him. Now, Alvo get mad at me. He probably wish bad on me. But I'm not that kind of a person. So we don't promote. We sure don't promote it. Says another thing, Coco. How does LeShawn and Shamar make up so much? I thought he caught LeShawn stealing. That's what I thought too, Toby. That's why I just, sometimes I'm gonna tell you something. You gotta make your own. You gotta take the information that's presented, and you gotta use critical thinking skills. And you can't run with the people that are narrating this whole thing. Like, for an example, Shamar. You can't sit there and go, well, Shamar said, because Shamar can be telling you stuff that don't even add up. It don't, like, two plus two, it makes 4. But it's adding up to 1 plus 2. It's, you know what I'm saying, 4. Yeah, you gotta, it's called critical thinking skills. You know, because some things are common sense. And that's just the bottom line. Man, Alvo ain't going, got nothing. He just want to keep. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with him. I think that dude, I don't know who the dude is, but I think this time he really met his match. You know, karma does spin the block. So everything he did to Shamar, I think is coming back on him. Only thing I don't like also that's his business with that CPN thing. You know, if he wants to get himself jammed up. Only thing I don't like is I did hear Shamar say, Coco, you probably heard it too, because I know that you're cool with Shamar. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no smoke with Shamar. You try to look out for him as much as you can. But Shamar did say out of his mouth, do not put up any of my videos that we, that we did, you know what I'm saying when I say videos, adult videos. So if there's any truth that he's on, sites, private sites, and he's charging people $90 to see these adult tapes, he can get in trouble for that. SL, it was a video in a parking lot outside of an apartment with a crowd of people outside, and a group of guys chased the guy and hit him. That was not. You got it, Coco. Can you send me over that video, the link to the video? Or is it still on Messy's page so I can check it out for myself? Hi, Nicole. Yeah, I gotta check that stuff out for myself. I don't just be going by what people show me, or you got to be careful what people show you, because you guys got to understand they got AI now, and people can put you in a video that you ain't even in and make it sound like your voice, and just like they did Shamar with the Donald Trump thing. That thing went viral. Donald Trump didn't say that to no Shamar. He don't even know who Shamar is. Yeah, that AI ain't no joke, guys. I see that Shamar is crazy. It's so sad. I tell you, boy. I don't know. But I know for a fact he did say, do not put that up. So it says Toby Shamar is always making up and breaking up with the whole crew. But I think he makes up and breaks up with LeShawn all the time. I think he's honestly scared of LeShawn. That's just my opinion. I'm not saying he is. I just feel like I don't know what it is, but he acts like he's scared of LeShawn. That's just my opinion. Manifest reality greedy. That's just my opinion. Yep, certainly met his match. He definitely did meet his match. Hey, sis, what's up, Latisse? What's good with you? What's good with you? Welcome, welcome. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Let me see what them likes are at now, baby. And shout out to the ones that hit the like button before we even started the live. I love you for that. Thank you. That definitely goes to show that you are supporting the channel. And also the movements and the flow of the live streams or premieres are much better when you ain't got to hear somebody saying hit the hit the like button. You know, we can have an adult conversation without that being part of the conversation. So shout out to you guys. Latisse Spencer, hope you are well today. What is the temperature, Latisse, where you're at? That's nasty. Ain't no way I want to see. Right? So yes, SL, I did hear Shamar tell Alvo not to put up any X-rated videos of him and Alvo, and he did it anyways, though. Yeah, he did it anyways. So when he gets jammed up, you know, only one's gonna feel bad for him is the supporters, because you know somebody is gonna eventually get that back to Shamar that he did it, and Shamar gonna have a fit online. But hey, they put Shamar on Maury with AI. I know I seen that because I put up a what is it called? One of those trailers on one of my videos, and I put that up. You are not the father. I was like, that's a shame. They've been doing a lot of AI. Did you see the one that fit with Finny? With 50? And it's so weird because it did look like Shamar, but it wasn't. I seen that live. He did say that. Yeah, he said it. Because they were talking on TikTok. And I heard the conversation because it was on YouTube. Yeah, Shamar told him not to do that. Latisse, what you think about the Christian Rock situation? Latisse, that's crazy, man. Ooh, that girl, she don't never catch a break. What you think about that, sis? It says, yes, Shamar is scared of LeShawn, and LeShawn thinks Tommy is scared. And Tommy, I don't think at all is scared of LeShawn. But let LeShawn tell it he is, but he's not. Trust me. He's not. I'm well, manifest. Thank you. Hope. I'm glad to see a lot of y'all up in here. Like I said, I knew in a couple of days you guys would get used to, you know, seeing that I'm doing these morning lives and stuff. Now, I don't know how I'm going to do the live tomorrow because I got to do something in the morning time. So the live will probably be at 1 tomorrow, 1 p.m. The first live will be at 1. And, you know, we'll take it from there. What time we're going to do the second one. But yeah, I just need a break. So I said, I'm going to start doing my little lives. Yeah. It says SL. It says Messy Doll still have the video up of the guy that he claimed. And this is on his Twitter or on Instagram. It's on Instagram. That is not the same guy. That is not Alvo. Well, that's what was just saying that's why when Zaddy came in here and was telling me what they were saying about me, I don't want to hear about that stuff. All they do is lie. They ain't got no real receipt. Real receipts ain't making up a lie on somebody. Real receipts is showing the truth of what you're talking about. So that's why I didn't even get offended when I heard it. I'm like, whatever. I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time for that. People are crazy. LeShawn carries a demonic spirit. They both do. They both do manifest. And they talking about a pride parade, and please. I know I wouldn't be in it. I'm trying to tell you. I think she needs to learn her self-control. You think you talking about Latisse? I mean Christian Rock? Cause yeah, that's a bad hit right there. I'm thinking about bringing her back onto the channel, but I don't know how well it'll do with my audience and stuff. Who looks at the Christian Rock content? Put a Y in the chat. I'm just interested in knowing how many Ys I'm gonna see. And if you don't, just put no, as in no, we don't look at that stuff. You know, I'm Team Christian, but she needs to understand she doesn't have to respond to everything. She just showing people better than right. She doesn't, but that's, I guess maybe she held so much stuff in for so long. Now she's just letting it out. I don't know. High 97 where I'm at. Wow. So it's gonna probably hit about Shantae is probably gonna hit about 100 for you. Manifest, yes, I do know all about sneaky and tries to play multiple sides. I see. Yep. But LeShawn be talking about all the time. That's why I understand why they're friends with each other. He talks about Messi. He said he's waiting for Messi to cross him. And that's just a matter of time. So, you know, that's why I stay out of that mess. I agree with Tommy. If LeShawn didn't lose the fight they had, why he's still so mad 5 years later? Exactly. Why? Right. If you won the fight. Sound like you didn't win it. How about that? LeShawn was high on that live talking about you, I can tell. He said talking about you. I ain't thinking about them people. Let's stop talking about them. Cause I'm telling you, as soon as I get off this live, I'm about to block both their names so that their name don't come through my chat. I'm gonna put in Messi and Messi Doll, and I'm also put LeShawn's name. And whatever nicknames that people come and tell me that he's also known by, I'm gonna block them names too. I don't need them over here on my channel. I don't need it. I said what I had to say. I cleared up what I had to clear up. That was about a month ago, and I moved on. I am too old for the bull. Oh, ma'am, I don't watch Christian at all. Nobody watch it a lot. Well, I'm talking about in this group here that I do commentary with. The fact that she got off of probation, she needs to understand that they're coming from her. Right, they're coming for, right? No, she's too drunk for me. Now, I don't think she really be drinking too much no more like she used to. She kind of cut down with all that. Christian Rock did. You know? Says LeShawn acts as if he likes Shamar more than friends. Uh-huh. And then when I seen LeShawn today, Coco, he was on the Instagram with some I keep forgetting what's the name what they call him. Well, anyways, the kid had a disability, you can see it. And I can't think of it right now. He might like him like that, is what I'm saying. So I don't know. Yeah, because I think he got more of a, I think he got a little thing for, I don't even think, honestly, it's even about clout with LeShawn and Shamar. I think also he likes him. He probably do like him. I wouldn't be surprised. I just know one thing, they're going to stay out my way. You can mess with anybody else you want to mess with, stay out of my way. And that's not a threat. I just don't, like I said, I'm just asking you to just stay out my way. We're not friends. And you just don't need to be in my face. I don't need to be in yours. And all y'all do is lie on people. I seen the live. His eyes was big as quarters. Yeah, he Down syndrome. He had some Down syndrome dude on his live today, and you could tell that the audience that was in the live wanted to know what was up with that. I was like, all I could say was I just hope that, he ain't doing nothing stupid. But 9 times out of 10, LeShawn had that boy on there trying to right, Latisse, trying to get some attention. He can't get no clout or no views from Shamar, so he trying to get it now from having a Down syndrome kid up there. It's crazy. LeShawn have what I call passion for Shamar. Watch his body language and his eyes when he talks about Shamar and when he's around. He be smiling and talking about, yeah, Shamar, let's go to these water parks or amusement parks or whatever. You know how Shamar likes going to those little amusement parks. Hey Victoria, how you doing, sweetie? How you doing? Make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button. Let me see where they're at. You guys may have got them up for me. Yeah, you almost got them up there for me, y'all. Okay, now. Yeah, just keep hitting it. Just keep hitting it now. Y'all did good today with that like button. Y'all scared me when I went and looked and I refreshed the page. Okay, now. Wow, y'all are doing all right with hitting that like button. Shamar's messy and LeShawn supporters are very toxic. You can say anything at all without them reading you. Yeah, I don't. They're not in my, age. Even if they was young, 25, 26, they're not mature. I don't like, I couldn't rock with people I know be making up stories on people. That's just me. Says right, SO LeShawn tries to form dates with Shamar. Yeah, but I don't think that. I put it like this: maybe Shamar might like him, but I think that Shamar fears him more than likes him. I'm not trying to say they could be attracted to each other. I don't know. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can pull up the live now. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up right now so I can show y'all before we get off. Let me see. No, actually, I ain't feel like doing all that. I'd have to upload it. But anyways, tonight when I go live, I'll probably pull it up so y'all can see what I'm talking about. LeShawn was on the live with a Down syndrome, and when I say Down syndrome, I'm not discriminating. I just find it to be kind of unusual that he attracts himself to people that got mental health issues. We all got mental health issues, but you know what I'm saying. Mental health issues that it's apparent that there's an issue. That's all I'm saying. It says, I love this commentary. Thank you, Zaddy. I know for the most part, a lot of people like doing this kind of commentary where you're live, y'all can have a live conversation, catch up with things, so that's why I don't mind doing it. I do have to do some videos today too, though. Some videos are gonna go out, so be looking out for that too. But yeah, I'm gonna be definitely doing my lives and stuff for a little while. And I might not do 2 lives a day for every day for the rest of the duration of me doing YouTube, but I'm gonna start. I'm doing them now. and stuff. But I'll definitely do one live a day, consistently, and having my little days off in between. Y'all know I do my lives now, but doing 2 of them, I probably won't do them for a long time, because that's a lot of live streaming. They should have dated each other. They would have lasted longer. You think so, Vel? That was an interesting observation. Vel, I think so. Shamar and LeShawn should have been together. Hey, you never know what the future holds. You never know, guys. Trying to tell you, you never know. But listen, I'm about to get up off here. I just wanted to get on here and kick it with my people. You know what I'm saying? And fill you in on what I know. Like I said, but all statements are still always allegedly. We never know if they're planting seeds to see what's going to grow. Make sure y'all smash that like button on the way out. Also, make sure you're subscribed to the channel with the notification bell on option all. And I will be back on here today. I don't know what time. I got to do a couple of videos, and those will be premiere videos. And so I don't know what time, but I will definitely be back on here tonight, sometime tonight. Okay. So make sure y'all hit the like button. I love y'all. Stay blessed, and I'm out. That's okay. Think Trust. You got a life too. Oh, thank you, Manifest. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. Y'all know y'all ain't gotta spend no money in here though. I always want to make that clear, but I appreciate you, Manifest. All I ask people to do is hit the like button. That's it. It's free. When you come on these lives or these premiere videos I have, it's always free, 100% free. All I ask to do is hit the like button. That's it. But I appreciate you though, Manifest. Thank you, Toby Warner. And also thank you again, Manifest. Thank you. All right. So I'll see y'all later. Love y'all. Stay blessed, and I'm out. Bye for now. Mwah.